Do I think Joel Embiid would fit the Knicks? Absolutely. Is he the superstar I'd want out of all the big guys? No. Now, Errol, myself, and Speedy, we've had this conversation consistently on which superstar we'd want to pair with Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. I've said Giannis. Errol has said Devin Booker. And Speedy has said Luka Doncic. Eric, who, if you have Embiid, Donovan Mitchell, Luka, Booker, Giannis, who of these guys would you want to be the guy to pair with a Jalen Brunson? One, and two, do you think it would work with Joel Embiid here with Jalen Brunson? Because I think it would fit like a glove, honestly.
Give me all the Embiid with the Knicks right now. Listen, Giannis has his toy and his best friend now in Dame. You know what I mean? So I don't think that's going to happen too much. You know what? They kind of...
Well, let's see how the season goes. Because, again, the depth is good. And I know Ben's going to get excited about this because Ben's a Bucks fan. But the depth's good, but it's not great like it used to be.
No, but it's also the optics. You know, for Giannis's camp and saying, hey, look, you're on a team. They're going to try to do the stuff that you want them to do. You need them to do to stay here and keep you here and keep him happy. We've seen this in Philadelphia. Harden was there. How'd that work out? Right.
James Harden is a good – James Harden, you ever see – and I always bring this analogy. Have you ever see the South Park episode where they play baseball and the kids want to lose on purpose so they can play over the summer? That's James Harden. James Harden wants to lose on purpose, and he's happy about it so he can go to the strip clubs in Houston.
But that's what I'm saying. So now you get Embiid, who's kind of like, all right, I've seen what we've done before. I don't know. Maybe he's not happy there. And maybe somehow, by the Knicks' graces and everything, he's able to get to New York. You're telling me you have Embiid as your center with Randle, Brunson. You could even throw Grimes, Barrett.
Barrett won't be in. Barrett would be in the trade. Grimes would probably be in the trade. You're probably going to have to throw quickly in that trade. You're going to trade all your first-round picks.
Even still.
Remember, they're in the same conference and they're rivals, so they're going to want the haul.
100%. But even still, if you're left after that deal with that big three of Brunson, Randle, and Embiid.
I hate Randle.
The guy is a double machine.
Julius Randle is the type of person.
He's a double machine.
He's the type of person, Julius Randle, is that he's an I, not a we guy. From the hand slapping of Fournier to the yelling at Emmanuel quickly to slamming the ball on the ground after they won a game and walked off the court while his teammates celebrated. This is to not showing up in the playoffs at all for the second time, by the way. This is Julius Randle in a nutshell. He's a bad guy. He's not a leader. I feel like the Knicks would get better left. I wish they would have kept Toppin. I don't understand. I still don't understand that trade. They did the trade because he and Tibbs didn't get along.
Why? So he can shoot a three and then hit on top of the backboard?
The thing about it is that I don't know what Obi Toppin was because he never really got an opportunity. But when he got an opportunity in the playoffs this past year, he was good. And by the way, he's going to fit very well in Indiana. Mm-hmm. He's going to be very good with Halliburton, who at the time, by the way, that was the guy I wanted the Knicks to draft over Toppin. To me, the Knicks are going to rue the day, I feel like, when they just gave up nothing. They trade Obi Toppin and they got nothing in return for that. I thought they completely sold too low. They did that trade because he and Tibbs didn't get along. That's why they did that trade. Now, I think Tibbs has to get past the second round this year to save his job, my opinion. If he doesn't, he's out. And then, of course, you've heard the rumors who would be the next head coach. I think it's going to end up probably being Kenny Atkinson. That's who I think it would probably be, who was the finalist with Tibbs the first time around. And clearly Atkinson's been a marked man for different jobs. He was going to accept the Charlotte job, and he backed out the last minute. My opinion is I think Atkinson is waiting for that Knicks job.